Come to think of it, I'm actually giving away the majority of this anime just by reviewing it on this blog. Yes, there are heavy science fiction elements here, but there are also drama and comedy and action moments too. Be warned though, some anime critics call Read or Die TV a mystery anime, and I fail to see how that falls into this genre. Yes, it stars 3 so-called detectives, and there are very small mysteries here and there, but there's not enough of that stuff to warrant naming this anime a mystery anime. This is a science fiction, drama, and people, it is way better than I expected it to be. So Read or Die TV is a sequel to Read or Die OVA, which I have not seen but I probably will do soon, and stars 3 sisters who can manipulate paper. They become the bodyguards of a writer with severe writer's block, and the sisters do missions together to earn money on the side. I mean, how else do you earn money with paper manipulation powers? Then of course, shit hits the fan, and the strength of the sisterhood is tested. Going into this, I really was expecting a mystery anime. It was recommended as a mystery anime, and it stars detectives, but ultimately, the focus of this anime is on the theme of sisterhood. At first, I felt like I should have been disappointed, as I didn't get the mysteries I was promised! And there are quite a number of mysteries that could have been explored that had something to do with papers and books and authors and shit. Yet, I never felt disappointed. Why? Because the sisterhood portrayed in this anime was very well executed, to the point where I felt pretty satisfied with the sisterhood that I ended up with. You feel like the sisters are truly sisters. Yeah, the 3 are all different, but the actions that they do within their team feels totally natural and not forced at all, and it makes for great watching. One of the sisters, Anita King, is the standout. She is one of the most badass kids I have ever seen, yet she's still a kid and not some unrealistically over-mature person like kids are usually in anime, and it's just like, what? How are they that mature? They're not even in the teens yet. When Anita felt something, I felt something too. Now, those of you who have been watching this blog for a long time know that ridiculous stuff can sometimes really annoy me. But this time, the ridiculous stuff actually worked for me. There's no denying that the paper manipulation stuff and all the other supernatural stuff that happens in this anime was totally ridiculous, but I really did not mind. And I never got annoyed because of one simple thing. The music was so fucking beautiful and awesome, it actually made me give a shit about everything that was happening, no matter how potentially off-putting those things seemed. Hell, there was this one episode where there was a character just typing away at a computer, yet it was totally engaging because the background music made everything beautiful! Beautiful! I swear down, if the music was terrible, I never would have stayed with this anime all the way until the end. But I did stay all the way till the end, so yeah, good job Taku Iwasaki. As for the animation, it's pretty much what you expect from a co-production between Studio Dean and JC staff. It's all simple, yet effective. And I can tell that the studios put more effort into script writing than actual animation, but I'd say that that's actually a good thing. A good script can make average animation shine. Just like what happened with other JC staff anime like Azumanga Daioh, Hellgirl, and of course Read or Die TV. I also liked the character designs. All the characters were subtle enough, yet memorable enough. For example, the bad guy is a bad guy, but he looks like a normal guy. Oh, the art of subtlety. So while I enjoyed the awesome story and the sisterhood and the music, where this anime falters is in its character development on an individual level. Take the writer Nenene, whom the sister's bodyguard, for example. We find out that she's hot-headed, yet she's really caring, but we never find out why. We know that the lead sister, Michelle, is positive and caring, but we never find out why. The exception, I suppose, is Anita. I can see why Anita is so bratty and angry all the time, and it was a really good idea to have her as the central character. But watching Anita, I couldn't help but ask myself, where the fuck did she learn all her epic martial arts skills? I do see all this faltering as a significant problem because whilst movies can sometimes get away with not properly developing their characters, sometimes they only have like 90 minutes to get everything done, here there were 26 episodes for us to find out what makes all or at least some of the characters tick. Yet for the most part we never find all that stuff out. And we spend most of our time with these characters. And if I'm being really nitpicky, there were a few forced moments. Like, there's this one sequence where all the characters are trying to read books and it really doesn't actually help the story along. But flaws aside, Read or Die TV is a beautiful and highly entertaining anime that had me hooked from start to finish. And it was full of interesting ideas that could have gone south, but they never did, and it had a wonderful sisterhood and soundtrack at the heart of everything. Wow, I wish I loved books as much as the paper manipulators in this anime. 4 stars out of 5.